How you doing, folks? Papa Joe here. Wearing one of my new Papa Joe t-shirts. I know. It's childish stuff, but I'm a big kid. Leave me alone. When I was growing up, my parents told me I could be anything that I wanted to be. Told them I wanted to be a Toys R Us kid, and I ain't quit yet. Of course, my toys have got bigger. And I do like these shirts. I'm going to order me some more of them as soon as I can. Sitting up here in Denver, it's snowing. Woke up to a winter weather alert. I wasn't surprised. I knew it was coming. What did surprise me is I got looking. There is a little fuel stop out at Grand Junction. I didn't look to see if they had truck parking there, because you know that is a 0.3 miles from where I'm going to deliver. They got fuel. Well, they do have overnight parking. See, last time I was out that way, I didn't think they had any truck stops, and that's what happens when you get driving from memory. So maybe I should have went out there yesterday and kicked this off, and if I could have got over the pass. You just never know. I looked on the map on the computer when that guy brought up the highways. It didn't look good. And that's like I was telling the wife, Mama, I woke up in the wee hours of the morning, and yeah, it was cold, but it was pretty nice, and I'm like, damn it, should I go? Should I go? Should I go? Second guessing myself. And you know, folks, that's when we usually make our biggest mistakes. If you've got a little experience under your belt and you get that gut feeling that tells you to stick it out, and you stick it out, then you get that, damn, did I screw up? Damn, should I gone? Should I? Like I told her, I went back to sleep. Woke up a couple hours later. Well, that's a lie. I wake up damn near every hour and go back to sleep. I wake up. It was starting to sleep. It was starting to come in. And like I said, I've got two mountain ranges, two major mountain passes between me and Grand Junction. Grand Junction is a ski area, and you don't put ski areas in the flatlands. So, as much as it drives me crazy to just sit here like this, I'm going to just sit here like this. And it's, well, I've been down 21 hours since I parked here. 21 hours and 6 minutes ago. That can be aggravating. I ain't going to lie. That can be very aggravating. But what do? You know? Like I told the wife, I've only thrown chains twice in my 25 years out here. Both times I paid somebody to put them on, because they put them on a hell of a lot quicker than I. And it cost me $100 both times. And then when I got to the other end, I had to pull them off. I didn't pay me a damn thing, and it sucked. I was out there in that cold weather trying to pull them things off and lugging them around. And now, I'm not near as young as I was then. Hell, that was 15, 20 years ago. Like I told her, I don't want to get up there. I don't want to have to pay somebody. If I had to chain up on both hills going in and both hills coming out, that's $400. Well, hell, I'm better off to sit here. If I even had to chain up once, that means I have to unchain, which means that I got to be out there in it. I already have breathing issues from all my smoking and whatnot. That's all I need. My dad frostbit his lungs doing some stupid shit outside in this cold, and wound up losing half of one of them over it. Now, that's really something I need to do. You know, I don't want to be lugging them heavy chains around. I'm a lazy, sissy truck driver. That's what I'm turned into, and I'm proud of it. I don't care what any of you macho men out there say. Y'all go driving all the bad weather you want. You chain up and go your 20 miles an hour. Boop, boop, truck it up. This old fat man ain't gonna do it. So, and you know, okay, if I made the run, it's 256 miles, so that's 500 miles. So that'd pay me a couple $100, and that's just an estimate. So $200 to run out there and back. So what in the world you gonna do if you do wreck? Now, if you don't total your truck, now you gotta sit around and wait on it to get fixed. I don't know if the company would pay your motel bill if you was stupid in no stupid zone or not. If you did total it, now somehow you got to get your ass back home or back to the yard and get another truck. Now both of these are taking time. So now am I better off to sit here for a couple of days, yesterday and today, hopefully be pulling out tomorrow. The way they're talking, it'll move out in the night, overnight, you know. So do I cost me 2 days wages now and just get on with my life, get on with trucking? Or do I do something really stupid and cost myself a week or two? Possibly kill me, possibly give me pneumonia, whatever. There's a lot of possibilities of what could happen. And I'm watching this thing and it's kind of like those Chinese, Japanese movies with Godzilla. Every once in a while I see my lips moving, but I'm not talking. And I'm talking behind them. Right there. Oh, weird stuff. Weird stuff. But there you go, folks. For you new drivers out there, sometimes you just got to sit and think about it. And don't look behind me. Damn, my bed's a mess. Let me block that. You can't see my bed now. I don't really care. I just got up, jumped up here and looked outside to see what it was doing. For you new drivers, you need to think about your situation. And remember, that dispatcher that's pushing you or that broker that's pushing you, he's not the one that is responsible for that truck. And I've been there, most of us truck drivers have been there, and we understand that a lot of these guys get real pushy, and I mean real pushy, and all to a threatening point. We need to stop and think about a couple things. Is what exactly kind of damn... Now, Arnold, it's snowy as hell in here, and you're driving like that? Really? You're some kind of an idiot. See, you don't do stupid shit like that. We're snow covered in here, and he thinks he's on the freeway. Oh, look, I can actually go fast. Let me go fast and get this truck parking spot. You're about a dumbass. Pardon my French. And now he's sliding tandems. His back trailer tandems was locked up. The front ones was rolling. So he don't even have his shit adjusted right. And for it to be doing that when he's in a truck stop, guess what it's doing when he's on ice? He's going to be losing control. In the words of Walter, my hero Walter from Jeff Dunham, dumbass. But remember, young drivers, new drivers, however you wish to be called, you are the responsible one. When the accident happens, or you get ticketed, or any of that, the police, the DOT, are not going to ask you what your dispatcher said or what your broker said. They're going to ask you, driver, why did you? You are the ultimate responsible one for whatever you and that truck does. You also have to stop and think about what are the coincidences or what word am I looking for? What are the risks that I am taking? Are they worth it? You know, a lot of the trucking industry, it really motivates off of drivers that are afraid to say no and to stand up for themselves and do what's right. A lot of these trucking companies really push for their dispatchers and everybody to push you to a point that they put you in harm's way. You need to stop and decide what you want to do. And at one point, there's going to be a time when you have to decide, is risking losing this job worth my decision? And I can tell you now, boys and girls, if it's putting you in harm's way and you're not comfortable and you could get dead, yes, it's worth risking that job. Because that person, male, female, whatever title they hold, they are putting their job, their income, the company's income above your life. And that is wrong. And yes, I have drove for them companies, and yes, I have butted heads for them, or butted heads with them. I have not been fired over it, but I have damn sure quit companies over it. So, you know, we're starting to get into the bad part of the year. So, you got to make your mind up. You have to decide on what you want to do. Me, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to wear my Papa Joe shirt with my logo on the back. No, you can't see it. I'm going to sit here and watch it snow. I'm going to make fun of people that's driving in here like idiots. And good stuff like that. Make a few videos just to aggravate y'all. That's what I'm going to do. And you have to deal with it. Got good news for you. I'm going to do a political one in a minute. And God loves you. And so do I. And y'all need to have a good day. And you need to be safe. Before I get off here, new drivers. These APUs are a little bit new to me. And I wasn't sure. I know they push us to use APUs. It saves fuel. Now right now mine says it's using 0.6 gallons an hour. Yesterday it said it was using 1.6. I don't know why it makes that change. Because it's just sitting here idling. But I woke up and it was like 11 degrees. So I shot our safety guy a message. And I don't pull bones well. I asked him point blank, is it setting in single digits? Will this APU keep my fuel tanks from gelling? And he sent back, no. So now that's something y'all need to address. You know, if you sit there and your APU gels up on you in this weather, especially if you're stopped on top of a mountain or something for whatever reason, roads closed or, you know, whatever. If your tanks gel up, guess what? Your APU ain't going to work either. So, you need to find out what your truck does, how it does. Some of them have built-in heaters. That's why I asked mine. I know there are tank heaters, fuel tank heaters. And some APUs, one of the trucks I drove to Canada, didn't get driving long enough, it did have APU on it, and it did have tank heaters. And the tank heaters ran off the motor or off of the... Anyway, they ran all the time if it was cold, is what I was told. They could have been lying too. Dispatchers and trucking companies do lie. I know. I should have warned you first. I'm sorry. It is true though. So anyway, make sure. Start putting your anti-gel stuff in before you get to the bad cold weather. When you see temperatures are dropping, put it in. I put mine in yesterday morning when I woke up and it dropped so much. I went ahead and put mine in. Because it takes a minute to get going through there. Carry you an extra one. I have an extra one in here. If you have to shut down somewhere, try to shut down like at a TA. That's where I'm sitting at. Don't leave yourself out there vulnerable. There are a lot of places states that if you're stopped alongside the highway and stuff, the highway patrol has to stop and check on you. Well, if you're in a rest area, they don't have to stop and check on you. Now, maybe up in the mountains and stuff. But what I'm saying is make sure that you're in a decent spot. Make sure that you have a secondary safe haven. This truck is your first safe haven. That truck stop or that rest area bathroom is your second safe haven. It should keep you from freezing to death. You should be able to contact people there, you know? Think about your safety. It is the number one deal. I mean, as much as I love joking and carrying on, safety in this time of year is a big one, boys and girls. It's a big one. So, hey, I'm going to get off this video and see about making another one. Remember, God loves you. So do I. Be safe. Stay warm. I want you to watch more of my videos. I want you to hit the dadgum like button. Y'all need to start hitting that like button more often. And you need to start sharing with people. Help me build this channel up, boys and girls. Help me build it up. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.